Gemma the giraffe's reach, standing tall with confidence. Gemma was a young giraffe living in the vast and golden savannah. Her spots were as bright as sunshine, and her neck stretched up like a tower. But Gemma often felt shy about her height. The other animals could run and hide in the bushes, but Gemma always stood out. At school, Gemma watched the zebras play tag and the monkeys climb trees. She wished she could fit in, but it was hard to feel confident when you were so tall. I wish I could blend in just once, Gemma sighed. One dry afternoon, a loud squawk echoed. Birdie the hornbill was tangled in a high acacia tree. The little animals gathered below, but no one could reach Birdie's branch. Gemma stepped forward, but then hesitated. What if I can't do it? What if everyone laughs? She worried. But seeing Birdie struggling above, Gemma took a deep breath. Gemma stretched her neck gently, inching closer to Birdie's branch. All eyes watched as Gemma reached up, higher than anyone else could. With her gentle mouth, she nibbled the twigs and helped free Birdie's wings. Birdie swooped down, and the animals cheered. Gemma felt warm and proud, standing tall and smiling wide. She realized her height was her superpower, not something to hide. From that day, Gemma used her confidence to help others and tried new things. Every time she stood tall, she reminded herself and her friends that being different is wonderful, and confidence helps us shine bright. Confidence in yourself makes your biggest difference your greatest gift.
Karoo the Koala's Climb, a journey of patience and promise. In a mystical eucalyptus forest lived Karoo, a baby koala with fur as soft as clouds and eyes shimmering with dreams. Karoo's biggest wish was to climb the tallest tree, the giant whisper so high it kissed the sky. But climbing was not easy. The bark was a puzzling pathway, and branches like tricky stepping stones. Many times Karoo slipped. "Why try?" whispered frustration. Yet, Karoo remembered his mother's gentle lesson. Patience, Karoo, is the climb itself. With newfound calm, Karoo began again. Slowly, carefully, step by patient step, he found his rhythm. Days and nights passed, nature cheering in whispers and star songs. Finally, on a golden sunset, Karoo reached the top. The forest spread like a glowing sea under him. His heart soared, not because he reached fast, but because he learned that patience paints dreams in the sky. His mother hugged him close. "You climbed with heart. Patience is a journey, not a pause." And so, Karoo's climb became a story told forever. A story of hope, courage, and waiting with wonder.
The Little Elephant Who Believed. In the vast grasslands of Sundara lived a baby elephant named Aru. He was the youngest in his herd, with tiny tusks that had just begun to show and big ears that flapped like little fans. Aru loved to run and play, but he wasn't as strong as the other calves. When the herd crossed rivers, Aru often stumbled. When they pulled down branches, his trunk wasn't strong enough. Sometimes he felt like he would never catch up. One summer, a terrible drought came. The rivers dried up and the grass turned brown. The herd grew weak, and even the strongest elephants began to worry. Aru saw the sadness in their eyes and felt fear in his tiny heart. One night, under a sky full of stars, Aru remembered what his mother always whispered to him. Hope is like water. It may hide for a while, but it always finds a way back. The next morning, while the herd rested, Aru wandered farther than usual. He sniffed the air, pawed at the ground, and suddenly caught the faint smell of damp earth. His little trunk dug and dug until, splash, a small trickle of water appeared. The older elephants rushed over, and soon they dug together until a cool pool of water formed. The herd drank and trumpeted with joy. That day, the elephants didn't just drink. They believed again. They believed they would survive, because even the smallest among them had carried the greatest hope. From then on, whenever Aru felt small, he remembered that hope can make the weakest strong and the lost found.
The brave kittens and the lost friend. In a sunny village lived two playful kittens, Milo and Luna. Milo was bold and orange with bright green eyes. Luna was gentle and gray with sparkling blue eyes. One day, while chasing butterflies, They heard a faint cry. They followed the sound and found a tiny black and white kitten stuck high in a tree. "Oh no," Milo meowed. "He's trapped." Milo tried to climb, but the branch was too thin. "Wait," Luna said. She spotted a wooden basket nearby. "Let's use this." Together, they dragged the basket under the tree and filled it with soft leaves. Milo climbed carefully, nudged the frightened kitten, and gently guided him down into the basket. "Safe at last," purred Luna. "Thank you," meowed the little one. "My name is Shadow." From that day, Milo, Luna, and Shadow became best friends, and they all learned true bravery means not just being bold, but being clever, caring, and helping others together.
Sammy the snail. Shared stories, realizing that friendship made them stronger and braver. After many adventures, Sammy returned home with new friends and lessons. He learned that even if you are small and slow, with patience, friendship, and courage, you can achieve great things. Every journey is better with friends, and being yourself is the greatest strength of all.
The little boy and his loyal dog, Body, was a cheerful 7-year-old boy who loved adventures. His best friend was his dog, Bruno. Bruno was a fluffy golden brown dog with big round eyes, always wagging his tail with joy. Every day after school, Body and Bruno played in the garden. They ran through the grass, chased butterflies, and sometimes just sat under the big banyan tree. One afternoon, Body decided to build a little kite. He worked hard, tying sticks together and pasting colorful paper. Bruno sat beside him, tilting his head as if he was helping. When the kite was ready, Baldy ran across the field, and the kite soared into the sky. Bruno barked happily, chasing it from below. But suddenly, the wind grew strong, and the kite got stuck in a tall tree. Baldy frowned. "Oh no, my kite!" He tried climbing, but the tree was too tall. He sat down sadly. Bruno looked at Baldy, then barked loudly as if to say, "Don't give up." Bruno ran toward the house and returned with Baldy's father. With his father's help, Baldy got the kite back. Baldy hugged Bruno tightly. "Thank you, Bruno. You're not just my pet, you're my best friend." From that day, Baldy understood something important. A true friend is not the one who plays with you when times are easy, but the one who helps you when things get hard.
The Adventure of Bella the Balloon. Hi, friends. I'm Bella, a shiny pink helium balloon. Today was my special day at Mia's birthday party, with all her family and friends. Suddenly, with a big cheer, Mia let me go, and I floated higher and higher, waving goodbye to the happy crowd below. Up I went, soaring above trees and rooftops. Whoosh! A big fluffy cloud passed by.
Hello, Bella. Where are you going?
Asked Cloudy. I don't know. I giggled, spinning in the wind. Just then, a beautiful bird flew beside me.
Careful, little balloon. Many balloons end up far from home.
I want to see more. I chirped, bouncing with excitement. Suddenly, a sleek airplane zoomed by.
Watch out, little one. It's windy up here.
Pilot called. But soon, the air started to slip away. I drifted lower and lower, feeling sleepy. Down, down I tumbled, landing gently on sparkling blue waves. Oh dear, I sighed, where am I? Under the water popped a curious fish.
Hi. Are you lost?
It asked. Yes, I replied, can you help me? A gentle turtle swam by, munching seaweed.
Balloons and plastic can make us sick, and sometimes we think it's food.
He explained with a sad smile. A playful dolphin jumped up.
So many of our friends get tangled in plastic things that come from land. We wish humans used less plastic.
I felt sad. I didn't want to cause trouble for my sea friends. I realized it was better not to let balloons and plastic float away. If only Mia and her friends knew. Let's help the earth by using less plastic, reusing things, and always taking care of our rubbish. Will you help, too? Thank you for joining my adventure. Remember, use less plastic, pick up your trash, and protect our animal friends. See you soon. Please like and subscribe for more amazing videos.
In a small village under the bright sun stood a big old mango tree. It wasn't just any tree, it was a friend to two children, Arjun and Mira. One afternoon the children ran to the tree, their laughter filling the air. They climbed its branches, plucked sweet mangoes, and ate happily in the cool shade. As they rested, Mira gently patted the trunk. "This tree gives us so much," she said softly. Arjun thought for a moment. "But we've never given anything back." The leaves rustled, as if the tree was listening. That day, the children made a promise to care for the tree, water it every day, and protect it from harm. And they kept their promise. They watered its roots, tied a swing on its branches, and played joyfully beneath its shade. The tree grew stronger, and so did their friendship, teaching us that friendship is not only about receiving, but also about giving back.
The Countdown Crew, Maya and Jacob Movie Night Dash. It was Saturday morning and Maya and Jacob, both 7 years old, woke up bursting with excitement. Tonight was the rare movie night at Maya's house. A tradition with popcorn, pajamas, and their favorite film. But first, they had a busy day getting everything ready. Maya, energetic and organized, grabbed her colorful planner. Let's make a movie night checklist. Together, they scribbled down things to do. Clean the living room, finish homework, help with snacks, set up the movie, and pick out pajamas. Time ticked by faster than they expected. Jacob got distracted building a couch fortress. Maya started a snack mix but dropped popcorn everywhere. Suddenly, their checklist seemed impossible. With only 3 hours left, Maya called out, "Let's split the jobs and set a timer for each one." Jacob set the clock. 20 minutes for cleaning, 30 for homework, 15 for snacks, and 10 for setup. Every time their timer buzzed, they would switch tasks and cheer each other on. Maya swept and organized. Jacob finished math and spelling. Then together they put popcorn in bowls. Their laughter filled the house. And each checked off task made the movie night feel closer and more exciting. With 10 minutes left, they raced to change into pajamas. The living room was squeaky clean. Their homework was done. Popcorn was stacked high, and the movie was queued up. As the clock hit movie time, Maya and Jacob snuggled under a blanket, proud and ready. As the film started, Maya whispered, "Great plans and teamwork make special nights even sweeter." Jacob nodded. "Next playdate, we'll be ready for anything." Together, the Countdown crew learned that time management means more fun, not less.
The Secret Life of My Room. Talking objects story for kids. Have you ever wondered what your things do when you're not looking? Well, 7-year-old Mia certainly didn't, until one very special and quiet afternoon. Mia had built a fort, drawn all the pictures, and even tried to teach her cat to fetch. She plopped down with a sigh. "I'm boo red," she said to no one in particular. Ticky the clock talked. "Bored? Bored? How can you be bored? It's 12:05 p.m. Precisely 25 minutes until afternoon lunchtime. The day is just ticking away." Mia's eyes went wide. She slowly turned her head towards the sound. It came from her wall clock. Ticky the clock said, "Don't just look at me like that. I have a very important job. I tell everyone when to wake up, when to eat, when to play, and when to go to bed. Without me, the whole house would be a messy, late, unsnacked disaster." You can talk?" Buster the trash can peeped and said, "Oh, let him fret, dearie. He's always been a bit of a worry-wart." Buster the trash can said, "My job is much simpler. I take all the trashes. The broken crayons, the apple cores, the scribbled on papers. I keep the room tidy so you have space for new adventures. Think of me as the room's cleanup crew." Mia giggled. "You mean like this?" She picked up the paper ball and dropped it into Buster's mouth. "Buster, much obliged." Pages the book joined the show. "Adventures are my specialty, you know." Pages the book said, "I don't just hold stories, Mia. I hold castles and dragons, spaceships and talking animals. When you open me, you can go anywhere. My job is to fill your mind with magic and wonder." "I love your stories," Mia said softly. "Zephyr the fan. And I'm here to keep things cool while you journey through those pages. On hot days, I blow the sweaty air away. I make the room feel fresh. I'm like a gentle breeze on a summer day, always here to keep you comfortable." Mia said, "That's why I always ask Mom to turn you on during story time." Finally, a small, organized voice chirped from the corner. "Racky the shoe rack, ahem. And let's not forget about me. Order. Organization." Racky the shoe rack proudly said, "My job is to give everyone a home. No more lost shoes. No more tripping in the dark. I keep your feet safe and ready for whatever adventure calls next. A place for everything, and everything in its place." Mia looked around her room. Her eyes weren't bored anymore. They were sparkling. "Wow, you all have such important jobs. You're not just things, you're my helpers. My friends."
Sam and Sarah Save the Planet, a green adventure. Meet Sarah and Sam, two best friends who love to explore. They are 7 years old and live in a little village surrounded by trees, sunshine, and beautiful gardens. One day, Sarah saw trash piled up everywhere on the road. She saw sad and droopy plants and trees. "Oh no, Sam. Our village looks tired and messy," she said. "We need to help our village and make it happy." "Yes, Sarah, the piled up trash is a big mess and look, the plants are unhappy too," said Sam. Sarah and Sam decided to clean up. They picked up plastic bottles, paper, and cans. "Let's plant new flowers and trees too," Sam said. Both friends smiled, ready to make a change. They told their friends to join. Together, they turned off lights when not needed, used reusable bags, and saved water by closing taps tight. Every small step counts. Sarah cheered. Days passed, and their hard work paid off. The village was full of green trees, bright flowers, and happy birds. "Look, Sam. Our village is clean, green, and smiling again," Sarah said with joy. Sarah and Sam made a promise: "We will always care for our village and our planet, because it's our only special home." And from that day, their village stayed green and happy forever.
Milo, the little hedgehog with a big heart. Milo was a small hedgehog who loved exploring Brightwood Forest. He wasn't the fastest or the bravest, but he always had a curious spirit. One stormy day, Milo's burrow became messy and cold. At first, he felt scared and wanted to give up. But then he remembered the stories of heroes who kept trying, no matter what. So Milo took a deep breath and began cleaning. Each time the wind scattered the leaves again, Milo whispered to himself, "I can do this." After hours of hard work, his home was neat and warm. Feeling proud, Milo peeked outside. The path to the mountain looked exciting. He decided to explore, this time with his friend, a cheerful squirrel named Sasha. As they walked, they came to a wobbly bridge. Sasha froze. "I'm too scared," she said. Milo smiled gently. "We can do it together." Step by step, they crossed the bridge, holding courage in their hearts. When they made it, Sasha grinned. "Thanks, Milo. You never gave up on me." Further up the mountain, Milo slipped in the mud and got tangled. It was hard, but he tried again and again, helping Sasha along the way too. At last, the two friends reached the mountaintop. The view was wide and beautiful. Milo's eyes sparkled. "Every challenge makes us stronger," he said proudly. "Trying again, even when it's hard, that's resilience." And from that day on, Milo remembered, whenever the world felt tough, he just had to keep trying.
Hello children, are you ready to listen to a bedtime story? Here we go. Meet Mia. Mia is a 6-year-old girl and she loves coloring, cuddling her soft bunny and watching butterflies in her garden. But sometimes Mia felt sad when things didn't go her way. One rainy afternoon, Grandma handed her a little notebook. Grandma said, "This is your gratitude diary. Every night, write down 3 things that make you happy, even tiny ones." Mia tilted her head and whispered, "3? Even if they are small?" Grandma nodded with a smile, "Especially the small ones." That night, Mia wrote, "I love the smell of hot chocolate. Mom's hug when I slip and fall down. The rainbow I saw after the rain." As she closed the diary, a warm glow filled her heart. Next morning, Grandma gave her an empty glass jar with colorful slits of papers. Each time you feel thankful, write it on a slip and pop it inside. On sad days, open the jar and read your notes. Mia decorated it with stickers and called it "My Happy Jar." Weeks later, she felt lonely. Her best friend moved away. Tears rolled down her cheeks. Then she remembered the happy jar. She opened it slowly and little notes fluttered out. "Thank you for my beautiful family." Abby the ant. Power of consistency. In a peaceful meadow lived Abby, a tiny red ant with big dreams. She wanted to make a path on the big, hard rock so that her friends can pass through the meadow easily. Seeing her walk on the hard rock every day, Clara the centipede laughed at her. She said, "Do you think you're going to make a path on this hard rock?" But Abby was confident. She said, "Yes, I can do it with the help of my friends. Let me call my friends for help," she thought, and called all her friends and said, "We are going to make a path on this hard rock so that it'll be easy for us to walk through the meadows." And all her friends and Abby worked day and night. They walked over the hard rock over and over every single day. At last, a beautiful path was created. So, children, with consistency and teamwork, you can achieve any big dream. But remember, the key is to do it again and again, every single day. And one day, you will achieve your dream. And if you like this story, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.